So maybe there's a reason why. Good evening. This is In the Paint, the realest show in sports. I'm Max611. I'm waiting for my brother R. Jones to tune in. What's up, R? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? R? Are you there? Oh, he's not with me right now, so um we're gonna start off talking about the NBA playoffs, second round.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Hold
Hold.
on.
He, y'all see that? Y'all see how that works? He just gonna bounce on me. He just bounced on me.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
Uh,
me?
yes. This is why I was trying to tell you. Well, I'll talk about that later. Uh, again, welcome to the show, everybody. This is In the Paint. My name is Rodney Jones slash Angus Black. You might know me as. And joining me tonight is, as always, is Mark A. Cunningham, the man that created the show, also known here as Max611. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, brother. We apologize for the early technical difficulties, but we here.
Yes, indeed. I had to kind of kind of guide my way through the weeds, so to speak. You know,
Did you say weed?
weeds,
Oh,
plural, weeds,
I
not
thought you
weed,
said
not mar.
weed.
No, I don't dabble in that stuff. Okay, even though many people do, that's their
It's
choice. But
it's
I don't do that stuff.
basically legal right now, so
Even so, I still don't dabble with that. Never
you
have,
sure?
probably never will. I'm positive. Yeah. So everything good?
Yeah. I'm a little angry, but
What are you angry about? What happened? What's
I'll
happening?
talk to you about that
Oh,
off
okay.
air. But
No problem. Sounds good. Sounds good. Listen, we're gonna get into some sports. Obviously, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the NBA playoffs. The second round of the playoffs has just started recently, and there was a couple of games played. Actually, like I think like after tonight, it'll be all four games played by those
yeah,
teams. Let's get into it. This is your time of the year, so you're normally the man on this. You know,
yes, sir. I try to be.
now you are, brother. You are. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get in the first thing. The Milwaukee Bucks they lead one game to none over the Boston Celtics. Mac, did you see this game?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Hmm.
did.
I
Just
saw
just
it as
bear
well.
with me.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, I saw it as well. And what's some of your initial thoughts on this game between Milwaukee and Boston?
First of all, we know the Boston swept the Nets.
So
One
okay,
nothing.
so it was so what? I mean, we discussed that last time. It's all
Right,
right.
right.
Now you're just trying to turn the screw. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You think you're slick,
No,
trying to throw that because ladies and gentlemen, I am a Brooklyn Nets fan. Yeah, I know, and I may have talked a lot of stuff during the season, even with the malaise of the Nets going down. But Max 611 and other people, they don't want me to kind of forget that we got swept. So I get it. A little pot shot. All right, it's cute. Whatever. It's done.
I had to flick out the jab.
Whatever.
But also Milwaukee beat Chicago 4-1.
Hmm.
Yesterday, uh, they beat they beat the Celtics 101-89. I know a lot of people were talking about Giannis's numbers.
Hmm.
Now he did shoot 9 of 24.
Okay. Okay.
It's not good. That's bad.
No, it's bad. Exactly. That's almost like 33%. A little bit. It's a
Right.
little bit over
Somewhere
33%.
around there. But He also had 12 assists. He had
Hmm.
13 rebounds. He affected the game in different ways other than just him scoring.
For sure.
But I think Milwaukee is just too big for Boston. You got
Hmm.
Giannis. He's playing small forward now since Chris Middleton is hurt.
Right.
Um, you put Bobby Portis, who's 6'11", he's starting at power forward, and you got Brooke Lopez, who's 7 feet. So you got three guys who are well over 6'10".
Right.
Boston's
Hmm.
front line is not as big as Milwaukee's, and they got beat on the boards a little.
Hmm.
Um, I think Milwaukee's gonna take this series, and I like Boston, although I hate Boston, but I like this team as it's constituted. The coach I like.
Hmm.
I just think Giannis, Drew Holiday, Milwaukee's a little deeper than Boston in certain positions. I think Milwaukee is gonna win this series.
Hmm.
Uh, I believe I'm gonna say 4-2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I had saw some of your commentary on our Facebook group.
Right,
Um, and you had said like either 4-1 or 4-2. So I think you're sticking to the 4-2 prediction. And that's a solid prediction. You know what I'm saying? I could kind of get on board with it. But however, you know me, I'm always going to play devil's advocate.
right,
And that being said, I think I watched this game and I saw a lot of, I don't know, it was kind of like rushed offense to me on Boston's part.
right.
Obviously, if you don't have Tatum going, and you also don't have Brown going, which they wasn't going at the times that I saw the game, it just turned into a bad mix, and it was going to come out to be a loss for Boston. You understand what I'm saying? I saw a lot of rush shots.
Right.
The ball wasn't going in the hoop like as it
Hmm.
should more times than not. Um, and again, I have to, agree with your point definitely about Milwaukee being having that size advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not a Milwaukee fan. I'm truly not. I think that they got lucky in winning a championship last year. Yes, I said luck.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna stand by that. I don't even think they deserve to win this year. Again, to be perfectly honest, I just don't see it with them.
And
I
there's
honestly
that hate.
Yes, there is. And honestly, I really thought the loss of Middleton was going to be big. You understand?
Right.
And I still do. It's just one game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
one
it's
game.
one game.
So I don't know. As the series goes on, we'll see how consistent these guys can be. I'm talking about Brooke Lopez, even though I like him. Yes, I'm talking about Bobby Portis Jr., you know.
Hmm.
Um, and even to an extent, Giannis. You
Right.
understand? He could fall off a little bit, a game or two in this series. So I think that's gonna be a factor in this. And if Boston, I don't think Boston will be that bad as they were in game one.
Right.
I think they're
Right.
gonna come out game two, guns blazing, and they're gonna
Hmm.
look to avenge that loss. And that was on their home court. They're gonna look to avenge that loss. They're gonna come out with a fire, a different look in their eyes. Yeah, I think Boston's gonna take game two. I think we're looking honestly, I think we're looking at a 7-game series, to be
Really,
honest.
really.
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. I'm gonna say this: Boston, as
Mhm,
a team, yesterday.
mhm,
Here's a number for you.
mhm.
They shot 33% as a team.
Yeah, as a team, they did. Exactly.
Um,
The offense obviously was not clicking. The ball wasn't going in the hoop.
no,
Period.
Tatum, 6 of
Mhm,
18.
mhm,
Al Horford, 4 of 11.
mhm,
Smart, 3 of 11. Jalen Brown, 4 of 13.
mhm.
Williams the third, the center, 3 of 6.
Right.
Williams off the bench, 2 of 6.
Mhm,
White off the bench, 2 of 6. Pritchard, 2 of 8.
mm.
So nobody on Boston was in a groove yesterday. I don't think
No.
that's going to happen for the series. Tatum is their star. He's going to get his,
Mhm,
and Jalen Brown and Marcus Smart, they got to get theirs as well. Um,
mhm,
so they have to be better offensively, and They did a good job on Giannis,
Hmm.
um,
Right.
causing him to go 9 of 24.
Right. Well, we're talking about the number one team defensively in the
Right,
NBA. You
right.
understand? I think that's not going to stop. You understand? They're gonna make these guys work. You know what I'm saying? And again, I go back to the consistency of Portis Jr. and also Brook Lopez, and even Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday
Right.
started off kind of hot. You understand? Um, I have to say I don't like the chances of him doing that every game, starting off hot. Because he
Right, he's
hasn't been that.
streaky.
He's very streaky. He hasn't been that guy in like consistently, what I'm saying, where he's drilling making those shots like that. You understand? He's a good player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Mhm.
being honest from what I see of his play. So there's those little factors that's going to tie into this, and it's not going to result in a Milwaukee sweep of Boston. No way it's going to happen. Again, I think this is going to go 7 games. That's just what it is. And
Right.
I could even see Boston, going to the next round. Believe it or not, you know. So
Really, they aren't the number 2 seed for a reason.
mhm,
Milwaukee's the number 3 seed, so
exactly,
obviously Milwaukee stole one because they played in Boston.
for sure. There you go. So
So
we'll see.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I like Milwaukee, and I'm not saying that Boston has to make the adjustments.
Yeah, and they will, and they will. Like I said, it's 1 game. Obviously they wasn't firing on all pistons. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens when they do get back to firing on all pistons, and they have their vaunted defense, working, and see what the result is. Let's see what
Right,
happens.
right. Good points. Good
Hmm.
points.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna see. I still say 7 games. It's gonna be a very good series. It's gonna be a dogfight.
4-2,
you're
and
gonna be wearing you're gonna be wearing another Boston jersey or shirt, should I say?
we making another bet.
Yeah, if you want to, sure. How good how brave are you feeling tonight? I'm very confident.
My track record isn't good,
Yeah.
but we
Uh,
making another friendly bet. What's the bet, sir?
let's see. Let me see. What team? I hate Kansas City Chiefs, so I mean, you could always, I could always have to purchase a shirt and wear it. You know.
No, you like hats, sir. So
Okay, whatever. I hat, shirt, whatever,
you,
whatever the deal
I'll
is.
let you pick. I'll let you pick your poison.
Okay.
And what do I have to do if
This
if
this time you gotta get a piece of Duke. Yeah, merchandise. Yeah, either the hat or the shirt. Duke. I gotta see that.
y'all heard it here? Bets on
Okay, there we go. Bet you got it.
for this
You know,
series.
for this series, exactly for this series, all good. And you know what I'm saying. And now I'm gonna fire my little jab. It won't take me a year or two to honor the bet.
Listen, I have no. Normally, I have something to say behind that, but
You
I
can't
have
say
nothing
anything.
to say. I can't
You
say nothing.
you got to eat
He
that.
got me.
Exactly. You got to eat it.
I
That's,
take the L. Y'all want to flame me? Flame me.
there you go. So with that being said, you want to move on to the next series?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do that. Let's get into the Miami Heat versus the Philadelphia 76ers. A game that's playing. Game one is being played as we speak right now. This is a dogfight right now because in the first half it was Philly up by one. I think it was like 51-50, and now it
Right.
seems to be that the Heat are leading. It's a close game, from what I saw. Oh, somebody's getting on that motorcycle. Oh my lord,
I'm sorry about that. I
it's
got
all right.
rowdy neighbors.
Not all good, all good. Yeah, Miami's up by 10 right now, 78 to 68. Um, I gotta tell you, I'm strictly hating on Philly because of Harden. Um, yeah, there's no question about that. Embiid is out. I keep getting conflicting reports where they say he could be back in game 3. Um, hold on for a second. We got our man. Joining us live tonight is the Bishop. Welcome, Bishop. Your mic is live. How you doing?
What up, brethren? What up? Can you hear me?
Chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
hear
can
you.
hear you. hmm
Okay.
Yeah, we're just getting into the talk of the Miami and Philly game right now. Game one is being played.
In that
Miami,
series.
yeah, in that series, game one, they up by 8 points. Again, I had said that because of my hate for Harden, um, I don't want Philly to win this series. I really don't. And I think I was talking about Embiid being injured, and I keep getting these conflicting reports. And it's supposed to be game three, he's returning or not. I don't know. I'm hoping he doesn't return because that gives Philly a legit shot to advance on forward to the next round. Um, I just want to see a James Harden led team perform their disappearing acts, you know, and
Wow. Wow.
hey, yeah, it is what it is,
Listen,
man.
he is a big game. Don't see him.
Choke artist. He's a choke artist. Bottom line, he's a choke artist. You know, oh,
goes out in the hell of turnovers and missed shots.
exactly.
It's
hmm
not gonna be against Miami because Miami sucks.
How do they
Miami
suck?
doesn't suck.
Wait. How do you come up with that? How do they suck, bro?
Miami always goes through these spells where they can't score. Like they have Hero and who else creates off the dribble? It's like they go through these 4 minute, 5 minute spells where they can't score, and it's like even even without Embiid and with all of the players that they Miami does have,
hmm
they only up by 8 points. So it's anybody's
Well,
Okay.
game. It's anybody's game. And again, it's like I don't see I don't see Miami running away with this. I think just Tobias Harris and Maxi and Danny Green and the other dude that shoots the threes. They
hmm
just got to start hitting. They just got to start hitting. So Danny Green hit his corner threes, and what's the big man? I think he's Spaniard. A Spaniard that plays on Philly. He um he just needs to start hitting the shots.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of disagreeing with you on that,
I
to
don't
be
see
honest.
Miami. I don't see Miami running away with this. I don't.
Well, honestly, bro, I mean, how could you not see them run away with this? Were they not the top seed in the East?
Yeah,
They're the number one seed.
yeah.
You don't
And
get to be the number one seed in the East by accident. I'm
what was
sorry.
the what was the spread between the top and the second and the third? How many games?
Okay, it may not have been a lot, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It
So
That
doesn't
what
matter.
that
doesn't really
means?
matter.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it
No, it
does.
doesn't.
So
No, it doesn't.
the only thing that means is all you guys were evenly matched, and you won a few more games that you were supposed to win. That's it. I think the the top three seeds. I don't off the top of my head, I don't think they were separated by more than like 3 games or 5 games. The top three seeds.
So Bishop, Philly was supposed to be a top team, right?
They were top
Mhm.
three, weren't they?
Right?
Top three. Or
Okay. Then Milwaukee supposed to
Mhm.
be a top team, right?
yes.
Brooklyn supposed to be a top team, right?
Well, Brooklyn was supposed to be a lot of things.
No, don't. I don't
Okay.
need all of that. Just
Okay.
they were all supposed to be the top teams in the East,
Well,
right?
don't deprive me. Don't deprive me of my opportunity to be petty, because
No,
Right.
well be petty all around because the other two teams didn't do what they were supposed to do either. All three of those teams is supposed to
hmm
be better than they were, and they came in beyond Miami
Right.
yeah. So the East, to me,
for
the
a
East was
reason.
so even. The East was so evenly matched that you didn't really have a clear cut team that you could say, okay, well, this team is so much better than all the other teams. They were so evenly matched. I'd say the top 5 teams. The top 5 teams were so evenly matched. So it took like the last week of the season before they started really saying, okay, here's what the seeding is.
But
hmm
getting back to this series, I'm gonna say that if Embiid doesn't come back, if he doesn't play enough minutes, Miami has a shot to take this series. If he plays, I think Philadelphia beats Miami.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
He'll be back. I agree with that 100%. He'll be back.
But like R said, I think Harden pulls a no-show at some point in these playoffs because
Of course, that's what he
just
does.
him.
That's what he does. It's proven fact.
Yeah.
You understand?
Doc
Mm.
Rivers is another one. He pulls disappearing acts as a coach in
hmm
big moments. So I like Embiid. I'm not really a Doc. I don't hate Doc Rivers, but I'm not a Doc Rivers fan as a coach either. And
He's overrated.
I'm not feeling Harden.
Whoa. So can I ask you a question? When you say
Yeah.
he's overrated,
Mhm.
he's fourth all time in wins.
Okay.
He's fourth all time
Okay.
in wins.
Okay, that's
And-
regular season. That's regular
And
season.
I
Yeah.
think if I'm not mistaken, is
Mhm.
it like Pop and then it's like him, or it's Pop and somebody else and then him?
Something like
It could
that.
be.
Something like
It could be, but at the
So-
same time, that's all. That's fine, well and good. Regular season, yay. That doesn't get you championships. You
No,
understand?
But he gets you to the
It's-
playoffs, brother. He gets you to the playoffs, and he gets you deep in the playoffs.
He gets you to the playoffs, and then
Mike
what happens?
D'Antoni
But
gets
then he
you to
doesn't
the
win.
playoffs.
Exactly. Thank you.
No. See, we're not even going there, bro.
What do you mean we're not
Why
going?
not?
You just
We're
said
not
it.
going there, bro.
Why
Not
not?
going there. Mike D'Antoni is not a coach. Stop it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. He only he said to your point, he said he only coaches offense. He doesn't coach defense. So
Right, and Doc Rivers only coaches to the second round.
Basically.
well,
Thank you.
I don't. So
No, you
when
can't
you say
really
that,
say that, bro.
Right,
You really
exactly.
can't say that.
He got
can't-
one
why-
ship. He
Why
has
can't he
one
say
ship.
that?
And
He went to the
this is-
Eastern Conference Finals a couple of times. They may have choked in the Eastern Conference Finals, but he's gotten there. He's gotten there.
His playoff record is 102-96.
okay.
And I'm gonna pull up Mr. D'Antoni's record
Why? That's not a
because their
coach,
records
bro.
are similar.
No, not even close.
Oh
Not even
God.
close. I don't even know why you putting that man's name
listen.
in your mouth, bro.
Listen,
Why
I
you
know
putting that
don't-
man's name in your
Whoa,
mouth?
Hold on a second, Reggie. I know you don't like Mike D'Antoni. I don't like Mike D'Antoni. Him and Doc Rivers are very similar. It's just that
No,
I don't have
no.
no venom for Doc
Not
Rivers.
even
No,
close, bro.
No, not even exactly.
Oh my
Not
God.
even
I'm
close,
gonna
bro.
pull up his playoff
Mac,
record, and
Pull
we
up.
shall see.
Yeah, please. This
Oh
is
my
very
God.
necessary right now. This
So-
is very
so
necessary.
No, it's
if-
not.
If I
Yes, it
ask
is.
a question, can I ask a question while he's pulling that up? So as a coach, right?
Mhm.
If you devise a game plan and you prepare your players, and then they go out on the court and they don't execute that game plan, whose fault is that?
Apparently, it's the coach's fault.
And
It's
no matter how many
apparently.
timeouts you call, and how you try to get them to level set and get them, balanced so that they can execute
Yo,
the game plan, they don't do
Apparently, it's never on the players.
it. Right.
It's never on the players. It's
I
always
blame,
on
I
the
blame
coach.
Harden for D'Antoni's fall, but I also blame D'Antoni for not adjusting. You got to blame Doc Rivers for him.
You
How
got
many
to blame
times has
Paul
How many
George.
times has he
You got
had a 3-1 lead and gone
Three.
home?
you playing Paul George. You
And
can
Mike
blame
D'Antoni's-
Kawhi Leonard. You can blame who was the coach in Boston when he got ousted. I mean, who
Hold
was
on a second.
who was one of the lead players in Boston when he got ousted? For who?
Paul Pierce.
Okay, they were old at that particular juncture, bro.
Oh my God. I
So
can't.
were they
Oh,
old
they
when they won
weren't?
the chip?
They were old.
Were they old when they won the chip?
Yes, they were.
Stop it.
You
Um,
bugging. KG was used up, bro. Stop it.
Mike D'Antoni's playoff record is 54-56. Both of these guys, second round follies.
Exactly.
Doc got the
Oh,
one. He got
my
the one
God.
chip.
So
My God.
D'Antoni's style is flawed from the beginning. His
Okay,
style,
and
his
what's
style in
Doc's?
regular season and playoff is just get up more shots than the other team. Don't worry about defense. Just get up more shots. That's his
I bet
philosophy.
I bet you Mike D'Antoni has a better regular season winning record than Doc Rivers.
No, he
I bet
doesn't.
you're right.
I
bet
don't
you're
think
right.
so.
Let's pull that up.
Pull
He
it up.
said 54 and 56, bro. That doesn't
Yeah.
equate to 101 and 96. At what point?
They both
It's
mediocre.
exactly.
Doc Rivers
Exactly.
is third on the all-time winning coaches. He's third on the list.
Okay,
Oh
that's because he's
God.
been coaching for like 30 years.
For
No, he
real.
hasn't.
Exactly.
Has
No,
he
he
really?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he
Okay,
hasn't.
27 years, not 30. I'm just
Yup. Ragging on Doc Rivers, bro.
So
Yeah.
in 27 years, he's won all of those games, and he's always managed to find another gig.
Right.
I
that's not too surprising. You know,
Why is that?
that's not why.
Yeah, why?
It's the retread. It's the retread of the big name. Doc is a big name. It's a retread. He's gonna get chances. Nobody's just gonna shut him down after one coaching opportunity and you're fired. No,
Same
he's
with
gonna
Doc
get
Rivers.
jobs.
I mean, same with Mike D'Antoni.
Exactly. They're gonna
He's
get
just gotta-
jobs. That's just
I
what it
think
is.
they on the Mike D'Antoni, dog.
And
Well,
and
he
guess what?
old. He had his 20-year run.
And guess what? Guess what, Reggie? At some
What?
point, Doc will have his run as well. They'll be up on Doc as well,
I
and
don't
they'll
know,
see him for
dog.
what I know for a fact. They'll see him for what he is.
What do you know for a fact?
And that's a loser. Loser.
Ah,
Period.
he got a ring though. He got a ring.
Yeah,
He is
got
off the
one.
island, bro. Mike D'Antoni's been coaching for however many
Okay.
years. How many rings this dude got? Yeah,
Okay,
around the
Doc
freaking
Rivers'
tub.
record is 1,043 wins, 735 losses.
Oh,
That's at a
that's
5.8. That's a 587 clip. And Mr.
Go ahead.
D'Antoni's regular
that's
season
more than
record
average.
is 672 wins, 527 losses at a 560 clip. Okay, Doc got him by a couple of percentage points.
For
20%.
sure. Okay.
But
okay.
they are similar, bro.
Okay.
They're similar.
They are similar.
How
When it
many
comes to
times
the
did Mike
playoffs?
D'Antoni knock him out of the playoffs? Let's go head to head. Yeah, let's go there.
Oh God. Come on.
It
Never.
ain't never happened.
Never.
Exactly. Stop it.
Stop.
You stop,
Hell yeah.
Mr. Clippers. What? He was with the Clippers? No. What? Houston?
Oh God. Here.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But anyway,
Nobody
hello,
trying to
fellas.
hear that. You guys. Yeah. Hello, Reggie. Troublemaker.
I'm a troublemaker.
You're troublemaker. Exactly. Trying to come on here and spit some BS.
The truth.
You know what I'm saying?
The truth.
Ain't no truth.
Thank you.
You-
Thank you,
The truth.
Bishop. Let him
truth.
know.
The truth.
Reggie, who do
Yeah.
you have in this series?
In what series?
Miami and Philly.
Is Jimmy Butler playing?
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Okay. Well, Miami should win game one. But no, Philly's over. Without Embiid, Philly's overmatched, bro. Sorry.
hmm
Without Embiid, Philly's overmatched. Philly has a nice chance with Embiid playing, but
Mhm.
if Embiid doesn't play, Miami should beat Philly easy.
Okay. Well, that's what's gonna happen because Miami is gonna beat them.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
You know what I mean? Miami's gonna
He
win.
just
Period.
he got some personal feelings tied up in this series. That's what it is. It sounds like there's some emotions tied up in this.
Yeah,
thing.
they don't like Doc Rivers, bro.
I know. I'm talking about player personnel. I'm talking about player personnel. Somebody's feelings are still a little upset. They're still a little upset.
Well, Art did say he don't like Harden. I don't like Harden.
Yeah, I
either,
did say it.
so-
I did say it. So
Oh wait, that's who you talking about?
Yeah,
Yo, I kind of
Yeah.
forgot he was on Philly.
see,
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I
hasn't
forgot he
been
was
very
on Philly.
He hasn't
were-
been very impactful this season.
They were.
Yeah.
He hasn't been impactful, man. Please. Oh my God! If you call what he was doing basketball, I don't know what the heck y'all talking about, bro.
So when you say he hasn't been impactful, Maxey has come out of his shell because he doesn't have the ball handling responsibilities or
right?
anything like that. So Maxey has really come into his own, And now they're
Yeah.
figuring out how they can use him to their advantage. So if James Harden was there, then they would have still had Maxey running the point.
I like Maxey. I'm not gonna lie. Maxey is
One
very
game
good
he
for
had
them.
like 40 points. Another game like 37,
So
30
you saying
something.
he shouldn't be the point guard?
No, what I'm saying is because
He plays well off the ball.
Harden is there to run the offense, it frees him up to do other things. Is what I'm
Plays
saying.
well
It
off
frees
the
him up
ball.
to
So
do what he's doing.
that's
Score.
that's
He's
impa-
not really a natural point guard.
that's impactful. That's impactful.
So talking about Harden, that's what he's saying.
Yes, that's
Okay.
impactful. That's impactful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
When Harden pulls another disappearing act.
which he will.
So let me
That's-
ask y'all a question. We're gonna say Embiid's number one and Harden, quote unquote, is number two option on the team.
Right.
Mhm.
Who's
That's what
also
we're saying, right? That's what we're saying.
Who's also fading.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm just
Starting to age.
yeah, I'm just
bad.
putting it out there. Y'all don't consider Maxey number two on that squad?
No,
No.
Why not?
no, because consistently they can stop him. Like if they back up, they can stop him. When James Harden gets going, he does a whole lot of other stuff, and people don't realize. Like James Harden can do whatever he wants on that court. It's just a matter of
Hitting,
it's just a
missing
matter of
the
whether.
fourth quarter.
And I told you this when he was on Brooklyn, when everybody was saying, "Oh, it's not gonna work." The three of them, it's not gonna work. For the time that he was there, it worked. It worked, and it's like he can do whatever if he wants to run the point and set the table, he can do that. If he wants to score 30 points, he can do that. There's nothing that the dude can't do on the court. Maybe play defense,
Got
but
that
that's
right.
but that's a matter of his desire and whether he wants to really. And I don't think he cares whether he wins or loses.
He doesn't.
At this point in his career,
I don't think he ever.
he
I don't
doesn't
think he ever
care
cared.
about playing defense.
I could agree with you on that, Bishop. Yeah, as far as him caring about winning, you know what I'm saying. So I agree with that. I don't think
I
he
don't-
cares anyway.
I don't think he ever cared about winning. He's
Mhm.
winning.
Listen.
He's winning because he's making that money, and he gets to live the lifestyle that he wants. He's winning. He don't care about
Listen.
like wins and losses. Come on.
Listen, wings and strip clubs.
Hmm.
He don't care about that stuff since OKC.
So wait a minute. So Atlanta should be his next stop, right?
So maybe.
Maybe we'll see. We would definitely see.
Well, Philly and Atlanta, not that far. Ain't that far.
Couple hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, you guys are funny as hell. I swear to God. You know
Call him by his nickname.
what
Wings and
nickname?
Wings and strip clubs. That's his name.
The crazy part about all of this is when he was on the Brooklyn Novellas,
Mhm.
somebody was all in. Somebody was all in.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Somebody was all in. Like
What?
somebody was all in.
Listen. To a certain person's defense, and I'm sticking my neck out here. To a certain
Don't do it.
person's defense,
Don't do it.
I gotta do it. Gotta do it, Bishop. He might have been all in on the Nets, but he wasn't all in on that dude.
Yeah, he was.
Thank
He was.
you.
He hated Kyrie. He always said, "Yo,
No.
Kyrie doesn't belong. Kyrie doesn't belong." But he never complained about Harden until
Oh yes, he did.
until
Oh
Harden
yes, he did.
until
Yes,
Harden
he did.
decided to break up with them. When Harden
no.
decided to break up, when Harden
Oh.
decided to end the relationship, then all of a sudden,
You
He
gonna
was probably
take
getting me
this?
number one, Bishop.
huh?
He was
You gonna
probably
take
getting me
this
number one.
egregious?
Yes,
You gonna
exactly.
take this egregious slander?
Exactly. Yeah. It's
I
like
got,
he was fine until he broke the relationship up, until he called it quits.
I got no comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh come on,
Whoa,
don't do that, dog.
Because he
Bishop,
know.
Hold on, Bishop. How you gonna slander my brother like that?
Like I said, when everything was all good, yo, he was telling me, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. When I was telling him, yo, these dudes, look at these three dudes. Like none of these three dudes are lead players. None of these three dudes,
That is
they're all dance partners. None of them are leaders. And I kept telling him that. He's like, nah, you know what you're talking about, this and that. Then Kyrie started with his stuff. And then when James Harden left, he was like, no, just keep James Harden and KD. keep James Harden and KD. Get rid of Kyrie. Get rid of Kyrie. Then
Oh,
as soon as as soon as Harden left, yo, he became. It was like vindictive 101. He's like, yo, I hate that guy. Yo. I hate that guy.
please, please, let's
Adjust,
take
address
back
the
over the show,
masses, please. Address
No,
the
just
masses.
take.
I'm gonna address this real quick. First of all, you sir are wrong, Mr. Bishop. You're wrong. You're wrong. Just take the L and keep it moving. You're wrong. Okay, that's it. I never said any of the stuff that you are mentioning. I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta
I have
pull.
no
I
idea.
gotta pull the post up. I gotta pull the post up because I remember
Pull,
going back and forth with
Wait,
you.
Pull a
wait,
post
Several.
up, video, audio,
wait,
text,
wait. Hold up,
DM.
hold up,
Let's.
hold up. So basically, what you're saying is you didn't inhale.
I didn't. No, I did not inhale.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what
Exactly.
the. I have no idea what
Exactly.
this man is talking about. He's
Yeah.
making this up.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
making this up.
All right.
He's
Okay.
obviously he's living in an alternate universe and
Yeah.
bringing it here. I don't
Hmm.
know
Oh,
what
it's
the
the
hell he's talking
multiverse.
about. It's
And
the
I never.
multiverse.
And he never told you that the Nets weren't winning jack. And he never told you that they weren't going nowhere. He never told you none of that either, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm imagining that too. Yeah.
No,
Wow.
Uh,
no
I,
comment.
I told him
I
from
re,
the beginning. Yeah, and wait. Didn't he, Mac? Didn't he
Oh,
apologize to me? Didn't he apologize? He's like, yo, I have to reconsider and I apologize for coming at you the way that I did because you called it. You told me that.
I
Sir,
don't
Yeah.
remember that.
sir,
Oh,
I cannot recall that.
I don't
oh
recall
yeah.
that.
Okay.
what is going on?
Yeah. He was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I gotta say this, but I gotta
No,
tell you, Bishop. I gotta
no,
tell." And this was after I prepared something for you to read
no.
online.
You
You
know
came
what?
back.
I
Yeah.
kind of remember that.
Yes.
Did he
Yes.
prepare something for
I
you?
kind of
Yes.
remember that.
Yes, I
Nah,
did.
nah.
Yes.
I don't remember that at all. I don't know
Let's
what the
Of
hell he's
course you
talking
don't.
about.
Of course you
let's
don't.
let's move on.
Yes, let's move on. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, off of that, the Phoenix Suns versus the Dallas Mavericks. This game is going to be played tonight. Um, is Booker back?
Yes,
He's
he
Seems to
back.
is.
be. So he is. Okay, good. I'm actually shocked that Dallas got passed into this next round. To be honest with you,
Why you
but
say
then,
that?
well, I don't know. Dallas is kind of underwhelmed me, and maybe that's not fair, but that's just me and my thinking. I wasn't really expecting them to go this far. You know, I honestly thought it was going to be a first round flame out for them because they were playing, I think, Utah, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they play
Yes.
Utah, but you can't
Yeah.
trust Utah.
No, you can't. Utah is like what's that? What's that NCAA program? Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Yeah, it's apparent to me. It's like, yo, they're like Gonzaga. They're big and
The
whatnot.
quote.
What's that again?
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying they're this seemingly juggernaut during the regular season, and you think they're gonna do some big things when they go to the playoffs, and boom, they're out immediately. I'm like, what the hell? That's like Gonzaga to me, you
To
know.
quote
So
Herman Edwards, that's why they played the game.
yeah, well, you're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
so, like I
Yeah.
said, Dallas just kind of really. I mean, I know they have Doncic and whatnot, and they just underwhelm me. I'm not impressed with them at all. I'm just not. You know.
Yeah. That'll be.
Let me ask you a question. I'm curious.
Hmm.
What happened to Tim Hardaway Jr.?
He's
He's
hurt.
hurt.
Oh,
Oh,
he
okay.
is hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's hurt again.
Mm.
Again.
Again, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's had some
Hmm.
injuries before.
Hmm.
Okay.
He needs to thank the idiot from the Knicks who paid him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Got
Because
Damn it good.
84 million.
He got paid. I'm not gonna lie. He did get paid.
He was chilling in Harlem when he was
Wow. So
Yeah.
so
Only thing.
basically talking
Mhm.
about this matchup. They're two hamstrings away from losing to Dallas, basically.
Hmm.
Who's two
Philly?
hamstrings away from the
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Who?
I
I
Phoenix.
said they're 2 hamstrings away from losing to Dallas. So who are y'all talking about?
Phoenix and then Chris Paul and
Phoenix.
Devin Booker.
There you go.
Yeah, and then what's the name? He got an issue too. Luca. He got the calf issue.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's a calf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's only
think,
a calf.
I think Phoenix is just going to overwhelm them because Phoenix
Yeah.
is way too disciplined.
Exactly.
They're way too disciplined, and they have guys that can defend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They have
Bridges.
guys
Bridges
that
is
can
pretty decent.
Yeah.
He had a nice series last series.
They have guys that can defend and that can make Luca have to play defense.
And they have a great coach.
Oh, there's no
Yeah.
question. There's no question.
Yeah, he's better than Doc Rivers and Dan Tony any day.
Got that. You got that right.
Chris Paul start managing that game from the third quarter. They'd be up by like 6-7 points from the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, with like 2 minutes left, they still got that same lead. It's like that's managing the game.
Chris Paul had a perfect game the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
14 for 14. Yes, sir. In New Orleans,
I
where
think
it all
they're gonna
started.
be Dallas 4-1. Just they're the better team.
That's
Devin
it.
Booker is healthy. Chris Paul just, he got that look in his eye. Like I'm trying to get this chip. I don't care who's in front of me. And Phoenix gonna take Dallas 4-1.
I just hope the hamstrings hold up. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, stop putting that out there. You wishing.
It's happened, bro.
You wishing.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen.
Yeah, I think they've been smarter though. Like they've been spacing out Chris Paul's minutes and getting the other guard, been getting him like minutes so that Chris Paul is.
Oh, Cameron Payne. Well,
yeah.
Payne is he's. I don't know where he was with Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a totally different player in my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know he could shoot that well.
Money and playing time will do that for you.
Yep.
And also he's been under Chris Paul's wing. It's like now you actually get in there and you manage the game. So there's no drop off from the time I go out the game to when you in the game. It's all
right. And that's key.
Huh?
That's key right there. No drop off. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So we're gonna see Phoenix move on. So with that being said, let's go to this game that was played the other night. The Golden State Warriors.
Here we go.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this matchup. You know what I'm saying? You got the young Memphis Grizzlies led by Ja. You know what I'm saying? Going against the Golden State Warriors who've been there. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In recent years. I love this matchup. I honestly thought that Memphis was gonna walk out with a game 1 win. They almost did it. You know?
Almost doesn't count.
That's true. That's true, but it was a very impressive showing by them. They were there.
Won by 1.
Right. Thank you, Mac. They did win by 1 point. So
117.
I like.
What do you do you contribute that to experience or inexperience? So let's go with that.
That's a good question. I have to say I probably have to say experience on the Golden State Warriors side. I would go for that. You don't agree?
Also, Draymond was missing.
If Draymond had, yeah.
If Draymond,
let me just say that that foul wasn't it was a flagrant foul, but it wasn't a tossable foul. He shouldn't have tossed it.
He shouldn't have got
for that.
No.
But it's based off of his reputation, so he got tossed.
So if you look at the series, right? Look at both teams. You got Memphis, who got a bunch of young hotheads. If you allow them to play like that, you lose control of the game. Because you don't think that the young forward was gonna come back and give Draymond Green a taste of his own medicine. Then you got Dylan Brooks, who likes to play like that anyway. He likes to play like that anyway. So then you have a bunch of dudes on the court, and they would lose control of the game. So they had to set a precedent, and he was the easiest one to set the precedent. Now, don't get me wrong, like you fouled him, you hit him in his face. Okay, fine. But then the whole like, oh, I'm trying to hold him up. No, you weren't trying to hold him up. You were throwing him down. You wanted to send a message. You wanted to send a message, and you got caught. And you got caught. And you got caught.
Bishop, stop.
You wanted to send a message, and you got caught.
Stop it.
Now
Stop
I watched that play from a couple of angles.
Right.
A couple of angles. Now, yes, he swiped at the ball. That was a basketball play. Right? He grabbed the jersey. Okay, that might warrant excess, but it wasn't a blow to the head.
He hit him in his face.
All right, hold on. So that didn't want. I mean, we've seen some freaking fouls that was just called fouls in our heyday. We've seen. You want to say it was a flagrant one? Absolutely. Flagrant 2 to get tossed, but no way in hell that was
Come on.
No way.
Now.
All right. So with that being said, I think it kind of fired Memphis up, to be honest with you. Them young boys was what? Jaron Jackson. We haven't heard his name in forever. He had almost 35 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Ja had 31. Or how many points he had?
34.
34. So Bane, what Bane had?
Right.
9.
Okay,
3
so
and 10.
Yeah, he had a rough shooting night.
1 of 5 from the 3 line.
And Anderson?
He had 2 points. 0 for
Brooks?
3. Brooks had 8 points, 3 of 13, 2 of 8 from the 3 line. Never got to the foul line.
How many free throws was missed by Memphis in that game?
Let's see.
They were 18 to 24.
So they missed 6. Okay.
There you have it. Free
Golden
throws
State
is
missed
free.
7.
Huh?
Right.
Golden State missed 7. They were 13
Exactly.
from the free throw line.
Exactly.
Which I don't think will happen again.
I don't know if Andrew Wiggins go to the free throw line. Hell yeah.
But he was 4 of 7, 1 of 5 from the 3, 6 of 14 overall with 17 points.
Dude, you had 10 points at the end of the first half. You're only good enough to get 7 points and you're all-star? Yeah, okay, dude. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not sold on this. I mean, I wanted to get this man the benefit of the doubt. Yo.
Ooh, he was about to call him a boy.
Yeah.
I was.
He was.
I was. I think I got him beat by a couple of years. I think I might be able to get away with that, but I'm going to be nice. Man, he's a bum.
Wow.
Well, he's not there to be the superstar.
Exactly.
You know that,
What
right?
the hell?
Hold on. No. As gifted as you claim it, as people claim for him to be, he's better than 17 points, bro. He's better than that.
Wow.
And he's not giving.
When has he ever been better than what he is?
What?
When has he ever been better than what he is?
And I think in high school.
In high school. Okay, I'm done.
He didn't go to college. Or did he? I don't think he went to college.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly,
No comment.
bro.
No comment. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Comment, my brother. Please do.
Oh, they coming for you tonight.
That's okay. My shoulders are big enough for that. You know what I'm saying? I can fit some haters on my back. It's all right. Ain't no big deal.
I'm not hating on you by no stretch of the imagination. I'm only going by what I see. And I'm not seeing much from this dude.
When have you ever seen better?
Exactly.
Exactly. So how was he an all-star is what I'm saying.
Who you talking about?
Wiggins.
Who?
Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Wait, hold up,
Yo.
Bishop. Were you asleep the last 10 minutes?
No, I'm wondering who he's talking about because Andrew Wiggins has been consistent. He's been like that 20 point a night guy. He's been like the glue.
In the
And
playoffs?
they've been asking him to, like, I'm just saying, all season they've been asking him to guard the best offensive player on the other team, and he's been showing up. He's been
Okay.
showing up. He's been showing up.
He's not an all-star, dog.
That's why he got the All-Star nod.
Get the fuck out of here. He's not an all-star.
Yo, Reggie is hating hard, son. I'm telling you, man.
He just man. Mm-mm.
You
He
go
don't
It's
have
okay.
that motive, bro.
He
He don't
played
have
good.
that motive for
He
me,
played
bro.
good this year.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't like the guy. I get it. I understand. You just don't like
I
him.
mean, I don't have hate like you have for Harden, but whatever.
No, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Stop fronting. You know you
I'm
on that
telling you
level.
what I see.
You on
So,
that
Reggie,
level too.
Reggie,
Yes, sir.
are you mad because he has had unfulfilled promise as a player?
By far. How many years
He
he's
is
been in
what
the
he
league? How many
is.
years he's been in the league?
6, 7.
Okay, and you only made the All-Star team what?
Once. But he's in a perfect
He's in a perfect
situation
role, right?
where it's like,
Okay.
dude, like I don't have
Listen.
to be a primary scorer. I can
Right.
be that third guy. I can be that fourth guy.
He's
I can
not
get
even
my.
a third guy, bro.
Oh yeah, he is. He is.
No, he's not.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
he
Jordan
is.
Poole that just
So he's
finished
the
saying
fourth
that
guy.
he's not.
So he's the fourth guy. And on some nights,
Mm.
night, when Curry or Clay is off, they look to him, and he's been delivering all season.
Yo, speaking
And
of Poole, he had 31 yesterday.
You're right.
yeah.
He is gonna get paid.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Golden
wonder if they're
State
gonna
better
be.
pay him.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to keep him.
Yeah, Golden State might let him go.
Wait, say that again.
I don't know if they're
Golden
gonna be
State
able to
might
keep
not
him.
be able to keep him.
Okay. Unless he want to
He's in the
wait Steph
same
Curry out.
he's in the same boat that Phoenix was in last year with Cameron Payne.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Do you
Indeed.
pay him? Do you let him go? Phoenix kept him, but I think
Hey.
Poole is what he's doing is even more than what Payne was doing last year. So
Right.
these
I
GMs
see-
out here, they see this and they're gonna go, "Hey, he played for Golden State. They're a championship caliber team.
Mm-hmm.
He could be our lead point guard. Let's
Right.
give him 80. Let's give him $100 million."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
And I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm not
Mhm.
judging him, but I'm just
It could happen.
Okay. So with the system that he's in, I want to say it's a system thing. I would like to say it is. Hey, look, you pay Lou Williams all that money to be a 6-man. Hey,
Well, Jordan
Why
Poole
not?
is he's a starter, actually.
Who?
He's a starter. Jordan Poole is a starter.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
On any other team, he's a starter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure like how his game is going to translate if he comes to the East because he's going to have to guard somebody.
Mm.
Gonna have to guard somebody, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what team would sign him and give him the green light that don't already have somebody.
Mm.
You know.
But I think Golden State is going to beat Memphis 6 or 7 games.
Of course they are. Of course
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Memphis might get one game. They might get one.
I don't know.
Nah, I think
Memphis
They
only
did a
almost
little
lost
bit better than that.
They almost lost to Minnesota. Minnesota was just played dumb basketball. Memphis, what I see when I look at Memphis is they don't manage the game. They just run up and down and just play. They
that's
don't
the
in the
coach's fault.
playoffs. In the playoffs, you gotta manage the game, and it's like they don't manage the game.
That's
And
on
it's
the
like
coach.
Right. Well,
Jeremy Jackson showed up. He showed up yesterday, but how often are you going to get that kind of performance from him? Not
Okay.
often.
This is a tough matchup for Golden State, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's
Yes,
not. Come
it
on.
is. Yes,
If Draymond Green would have played yesterday, they would have probably blew them out.
You think so?
Yeah, they would have probably blew them out.
I don't believe that.
It's like
I think Memphis is better than a whole lot of people think they are.
I can agree with that.
When Draymond Green is out there, Steph and Clay get much easier shots.
How?
Everybody gets easier shots when
Draymond Green is not a threat.
No, I'm saying they get easier shots when he's out there because he's passing the ball.
He averaged 7 assists this year.
He's making the right basketball plays. He's setting screens. He does a lot. He does a lot. And
I'm not saying he's not an intangible. He does all the intangibles. I totally agree with that. But my whole thing is, you know where these dudes is going to be. They're either going to be in the corner 3 or the elbow 3.
Nah, Steph is all over. Steph is all over.
Listen, I understand that, but so who do you key on? You key on Steph, you key on Poole, you key on Clay. If somebody's going to beat you, you let Draymond beat you. You let Green beat you. You make him a scorer. You don't turn him into a passer. You don't turn him into what he is. You got to make him a scorer, and he cannot score. He can't.
Then he penetrates and then he throws a oop to the big man or to Kuminga or whoever. It's like,
stay home.
It's hard. It's easier said than done.
Yep.
It's easier said than done. But hey, listen, stay with your man. If Draymond beats us, then we got to take that L. I don't think he's going to beat him.
But when you watch their offense,
not scoring.
When you watch their offense, they make the defense have to constantly switch. They're setting screens, and all the attention.
They also make the defense move.
Right, all the attention is on Steph, staying attached to Steph, staying attached to Clay, and Jordan Poole, realizing he's more off the dribble. He creates his shots off the dribble. He's not a come off the screen. He's more off the dribble. I'm taking you step back or something like that. But with Clay and Steph, it's like you got to make sure, and it's tough because it's like you get the big man out there. You get it's always some out of position, and then that just allows Draymond Green to take advantage of the situation. And he's not a great offensive player, but he's a smart. He makes the right basketball play. Let's just put it that way. He makes the right basketball play 9 out of 10 times.
I'm not disagreeing with you by no stretch of imagination. He does. But you have to turn that man into a scorer. You can't let him do what he's comfortable doing.
So that just means everybody falls back. What you're saying is everybody just falls back and leaves Draymond Green open, but then you still have Clay and Steph roaming around, and it's like, as soon as they catch the ball, it's like it could be a shot.
And Draymond occasionally makes a 3. He occasionally takes you inside and scores.
I'll live with that dude shooting 3s all day, bro.
But he's not.
I'll live with if he beats me from 3. If he just beats me, I'll take that L. I don't think he has it.
He's not trying to take 3s. He's not trying to force offense.
I understand that. He looks to get everybody else. So I get it. I understand it. But
and Golden State isn't gonna play to your. They're not gonna let you force their hand. They force their hand against you.
Exactly. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I think Memphis might get a game. I think they might get a game in the series. Golden State is way too. They're way too good.
That may be, but I think Memphis could get 2.
Memphis talks too much. They talk too much, and it's just like
they dance too much too.
It's like
why y'all hating on the youth?
I'm just saying, like
I'm not hating.
Y'all old dudes be killing me.
What do you mean? Hold up. I think you got a couple of us beat in this thing right here, dog.
A couple of months, but you old dudes be killing me.
Wow.
They celebrate too much. They dancing too much. They talking too much.
That's hilarious.
Well, all of this, like, oh yeah, we looking for the smoke, this and that, blah blah blah. Yo, we climbing up the chimney. That's how much smoke we want. It's like, man, just shut up and play. And if Ja Morant father, every time you see this dude, he got a cup in his hand, a cup of alcohol in his hand. It's like, dude, like, why do they have the camera?
man. That's the
Why do
perk.
they have this? Why do they have the camera on this dude? Like, they interviewing Ja
Because that's
Morant.
part of the
His
show.
father comes behind him and puts a hood on his head with shades, with a cup in his hand, and just standing there. It's like, dude, like, get out. Yo, go chill with Kevin Durant's mom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Get out,
yo.
get out
Wow.
the picture. Get out the picture.
Well, go hang out with LeVar Ball. You know?
Get out the picture.
No.
Get out the picture.
We don't even see LeVar anymore, except for that commercial he's in.
Oh yeah, the T-Mobile.
Y'all peeping game?
Yeah.
I saw the one with Hulo with LaMelo.
Y'all are silly.
Y'all
Yeah.
peeping game with LeVar?
Well, who?
LeVar Ball, do y'all peep game? He's now cuddly and calm, and you don't see him as much anymore. Job done.
I don't even care at this point, to be honest. I can care less.
Well,
about
his
that guy.
sons ain't in the playoffs no more, so you ain't
Yeah.
seen nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I care less about that dude. Yo, we moving on.
Yes, sir.
All right, in the lane of boxing. Let's get it.
Well, did you talk about the Celtics?
We did.
Or did I
Talked
miss
about
Yeah.
them early. You missed
You missed that. hmm
Oh, all right. Well,
Well,
can I
if
just
you
say
want,
one thing?
go right ahead.
I got Boston winning one game.
Oh,
Oh
certain-
man.
And that's for my-
a certain Tilden brother's gonna be kind of tight with you.
I
Oh.
know. And he's very delectable in his culinary skills. Yes, I know. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Shout
Yeah.
out to our brother who is a world-renowned chef.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he tried to convince me. He tried to
I think I
convince
need
me.
to make a I gotta make a little bet with him. I need a
Yeah,
dinner.
he tried to convince me that Boston's gonna make the adjustments. It's like, dude, there's no adjustments to like 2 7-footers on the court, and then 6'10" dude, and then like one of your lead scorers can't dribble. It's like there's no adjustment for that. Like, is he all of a sudden gonna get a handle and be able to create shots off the dribble?
Listen,
No.
he's gonna ride and die for his Celtics. I ain't
Absolutely.
mad. I
But-
do not, however, understand how he roots for the Celtics and he's from Brooklyn. Ain't he from the Star? Don't
Yes,
he
sir.
book his Star card?
Well, he's always like the Celtics. He's always like the Celtics.
I know
Oh,
that. I
yes,
can never
he
understand it. I
He's
can never
always liked the
understand it.
Celtics.
When
He's
he
always
came
liked
in,
the
when he
Celtics.
came in with the jacket on, I was like, "What are you doing?"
He's always been a Celtics fan.
I know.
So when I sent that message,
hmm
and then tried to convince me, oh, they're gonna make the adjustments, this and that. No, it's just gonna get worse. That's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna get
But
worse.
you know he's gonna tag you.
Yeah,
He tagged me earlier.
I watched Drew Holiday bully ball Marcus Smart, bully ball him in the post, bully ball him, turn him over on the perimeter. I was like, yo, like nothing. Marcus Smart laying on the floor, on my knee.
That was
my
the
arm.
best move Milwaukee ever made.
Yep, Drew Holiday
The
bully
best
balling him. It's
move
like,
they ever made.
Got rid of Eric Bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
might have had a chance. They might have had a chance if Middleton was playing because they're really good with like stopping guys who play off the dribble. They
Mhm.
might have had a chance if Middleton was still in the lineup. But now that Middleton is not in the lineup and you can't really hone in, you can't really
Listen.
hone in on anybody.
You 1-0. You ain't got to rush back, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win the second game in Boston, and maybe Boston might win a game in Milwaukee. Maybe.
Wow.
Anyway,
You
I don't
sound
see.
you sound like you expecting a sweep.
Mike could be. Mike could be.
It's only fair they
Michael.
did sweep Brooklyn. Oh, my bad.
What?
I was not supposed to say that.
You know what? All right, that's it. I'm going to boxing. We're moving to boxing. Get off this damn NBA bull crap. All right, that's it. Shakur Stevenson, he battered Oscar Valdez and is the unified super heavyweight champ. Wait, heavyweight, excuse me, super featherweight champ. Excuse me. Mac,
Yes, sir.
gentlemen, did you guys see this guy fight? I didn't see this fight.
I text you in the I text you. I text you
Yeah,
in the
but
text group. When I was
but
watching the fight.
I had to work, so you know.
It's all good, yo. Let me just say this. Shakur needs to work on his defense a little. But Valdez was game. Valdez went out on the shield. He didn't back down, but he got beat the crap up.
So when you say he has to work on his defense, I'm gonna take it that Valdez was getting some shots in.
Throughout the fight, Valdez was hitting him, but it just didn't really have an effect on Shakur.
No power.
Right. Well,
Okay.
Valdez probably didn't have enough power. He at some points he did give Shakur a few good shots, but overall, he was trying to press Shakur, and it was to of no avail. Shakur wore the body down. He kept him at a distance. He kept him at a distance where he could find him. Oscar at times couldn't find Stevenson, and he just overwhelmed him. Shakur got one knock. He knocked him down once. Kept him at bay with the jab, a mix of the jab, throwing good combinations. He beat him to the body. He just overwhelmingly good fight, and he just beat the crap out of Oscar Valdez.
Okay. And did you guys see the fight? Because I didn't see it. Like I said, I was working.
No.
No, I didn't see it, but I know Shakur is technically sound, and if you're not a fighter that's coming in with some power and technically sound that can like counter, because you got to make him come after you. Because if you come after him, he's like a superb counterpuncher. So he ain't gonna make too many mistakes off the counterpunch. So you playing right into his hands. You're just gonna get worked out. But you gotta make him come to you, and then you gotta have some power to make him like start thinking about. Because I haven't seen him get hit. I haven't seen him really get hit. You know.
Also, Valdez is he was walking up to him, just walking forward. If you walk forward, you know that's
easy target. Okay.
Yeah.
He gonna undress you. He gonna undress you.
Miami, 106, Philly 92. Final.
Yes. Thank God. That's one out the way.
I think Shakur wants to move up to the.
I was about to bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's he going to move up to? Don't tell me.
Well, he wants to move up to the 135, where there's a lot of talent at 135. He's at 130.
Well, I mean,
and that's where the money is for him.
Well, of course, because maybe he should. Because who's left for him at super featherweight or featherweight just in general? Nobody. So wouldn't it make sense for him to want to do that jump?
What's the next weight for him?
He's at 130. Go up to 135.
Okay. So he's and where's Tank?
135, 140.
Yeah, he needs to stay away from that guy. He needs to stay away from that guy.
So you're saying he should still stay at super featherweight?
As long as Tank Davis is in that division, he needs to stay away from that guy.
Let me ask you this: can Shakur beat Lomachenko?
Now? Lomachenko now?
Yeah,
probably, because Lomachenko is not.
Can he beat any of the other guys? Brian Gonzalez, other Spanish kid from Brooklyn, Tiafimo.
Well, so let me qualify that, because Lomachenko still has power. Lomachenko still has power, and he's very sneaky. So it's one of those things where it's like, yo, I know Telefimo or whatever, he opened up the floodgates for Lomachenko. Like, I know how to fight you. but he's still got that skill set and he's still got power. I don't know if he wants to go and invite that. It's like somebody mess up that pretty face of his. And for God's sake, stay away from Tank Davis because that dude is like, yo,
And
that's not the
Shakur
guy you
needs
want
to.
to fight.
Shakur's another one. He needs to leave the Sith Lord.
Yeah. He
Oh,
needs to,
Yeah,
he
he's under
needs-
Aaron.
oh God.
mm,
Why? Why?
I don't know.
he needs to stay away from Davis. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
'Cause I can see that dude. I can see Tank Davis just like beating him up just because. It's like, yo,
Damn.
I don't like your face.
exactly. Coming in here with this young, pretty face and smiling and all this happy shit. It's like, nah.
I have a younger cousin. When she was little, she used to say your face.
It's like,
And
yo,
I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you saying it
Oh,
like that? You're
God.
scaring me.
it's like when Crawford is fighting this dude, Spence.
Spence.
Yeah, when Crawford fights Spence, I kind of get a feeling like Crawford's gonna punish him for a while. Like I'm not gonna end the fight. I just want to punish you for making me
I
wait.
don't know about all of that. I think that's a 50-50 fight. If they have a fight.
Nah. I think that's Spence is solid. Spence is solid.
He's
Hasn't
more than
really-
solid.
Hasn't really fought anybody like that, but he's solid.
Crawford hasn't really fought anybody either. Stop.
Crawford is next level. Though. Crawford is next level.
Actually, Errol Spence has a better resume, bro.
Wow.
Against?
Hmm?
Against who?
Against
Thurman,
Crawford?
And don't-
Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia.
Whoa. Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Mr. Safe, Mr. Play It Safe.
I'm gonna pull up both their records. Terrence Crawford hasn't really fought anybody.
No.
Terrence Crawford is destroyed, guys. Terrence Crawford is retired, guys.
He's retired,
yeah,
guys, but
he's retired. Who?
He's retired,
Right.
guys.
Who?
When he fought, what was the last fight that he fought? That the dude had fought Spence and gave him a real good fight. Porter. And there's a couple other dudes that he retired as well. Terrence Crawford is not. Yeah, that dude is mean, man. That dude
And so is Errol Spence.
Not really. Not really.
Yes, he is. Stop.
Okay, we might want to put your money where your mouth is.
Uh-oh.
And I do take Zell.
Oh.
So do I.
Okay. All right.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Might be a bet going on. Uh-huh.
He has fought Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson,
Who?
Carlos
Spence?
Ocampo, Mikey
Spence?
Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and Ugas. All former champions.
Kell Brook was broken down.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
Porter-
bro.
Porter has no
Bro,
power.
don't do that. Don't do that. You asked for the names.
Right? Okay.
Let's not do that.
And I'm qualifying.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
So
And
when you
hold
say
on.
the name, right? When you say the name, it's like, okay, well, say when they fought. Was this guy in his prime or was he coming towards the end? Because that's like saying these guys fought what's his name? Filipino. And it's like, okay, so when you fight the Filipino dude, when are you fighting him? Are you fighting him in his prime or are you fighting him as a way station fight to something else? You understand what I'm saying? So
And
yeah, you beat a big name.
And all knows, I'm not hating on Terrence Crawford because I'm a bigger
No.
Terrence Crawford fan than I am an Errol Spence fan.
Yes, he is.
Let's pull up. I'm looking at Sean Crawford.
Mhm.
Victor Postol, John Molina Jr., Felix Diaz, Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan. I can't even pronounce this other dude's name. It starts with an E and a K. Kell Brook and Sean Porter. Terrence
Yeah.
Crawford has fought a lot of cab drivers. Stop.
They both have fought pedestrians.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Who was in their prime?
Errol Spence has the better resume.
Who was in their prime when they fought him? Who was in their prime when they fought him?
Crawford fought a lot of cab drivers.
I'm saying, who was in their prime? Oh man.
Lot of fruit stand guys.
Right. Uber drivers. Uber drivers.
Hank Lundy, Thierry
Wow.
Jean, who's probably Haitian. No disrespect to my Haitian brethren.
Fought a lot of barbers.
Thomas Dulorme, Ray Beltran. Did he fighting baseball players?
I'm done.
Okay, you Ruckus Gamboa. Okay.
He destroyed Gamboa. Gamboa.
Ricky Burns. Who the fuck is Ricky Burns?
Okay, point taken.
Andre Kilmoff. You
Point
random
taken.
Russians from Coney Island? Really?
Point taken. But I still think he's a better fighter.
I think they're both great fighters. It's a 50-50 fight.
Okay. Like I said, I'll take Zell.
I'm not betting on this fight because I like both of them.
All right, I got Crawford.
Okay. I got like neither because I like them both.
I think it'll be a stoppage in later rounds, just because they don't want to destroy Spence. They don't want to destroy his future prospects, so they'll probably stop it.
Yeah.
Not give him the satisfaction of getting a knockout.
We're going to move along now.
Yeah.
I had to leave, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about the New York Giants and their draft picks, and also Daniel Jones' fifth-year option declined.
Great.
So the Giants picked the guy they should have. Everybody was hyping them to pick the edge rusher from Oregon, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Mhm.
They picked up the humongous, huge, hulking offensive tackle Evan Neal from Alabama.
Okay.
They had to they needed an edge rusher. They need somebody to give their pass rush some oomph. I think he's a guy to do it. And they needed to fortify the offensive line, which they have been doing. And you got to take this guy, plug him in the right tackle. You drafted your left tackle last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then you plug in some veteran guards and a veteran center, hopefully, and the offensive line will be better. Your thoughts on the first two picks?
I applaud the declining of the option. I applaud that. That was a great move. It's like I'm
Put the
hoping
writings
that.
on the wall for him.
Yeah, pretty much.
On the wall for him. Yeah.
Pretty much. Last year was your year to show what you had, and you didn't. So how many chances you gonna get?
Well,
just not.
To his defense, and by no stretch of the imagination am I a Daniel Jones fan. If you got linebackers and defensive linemen hanging on you, I can't get the job done, bro.
Get rid of the ball faster.
You got to get receivers to get open faster.
Wow.
If Eli Manning was able to get the job done, you should be able to get the job done.
He's no Eli Manning. How about that?
Exactly. And that's it's like he just sucks. That's it. He just sucks.
Yeah, we don't have to dwell on Daniel Jones too much. Trust.
So the projected offensive line is second year Andrew Thomas at left tackle. They drafted another guard in the draft. Joshua Ezedu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. Center will be John Feliciano,
You on a
projected.
roll. You on a roll.
And the right guard projected is Mark Lewinsky. And the right tackle is Evan Neal. I think the line is somewhat fixed. We just have to see them on the field together. But they did right by getting, in the last two drafts, you took 2 tackles and you got a guard. Let's go.
Now you just need a quarterback.
Well, this is his year to either sink or swim. And I think whether he sinks or swim, they're going to move on from him because we got a new GM, you got a new coach, new regime. So
How many seasons has he been in the league?
this will be his 5th.
Exactly. If he hasn't shown that he has it by now, guess what? He doesn't have it. Doesn't have it.
Listen, I'm no fan of his. So.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how many games I watch where it's like, yo, dude.
He's a
I think-
turnover machine.
Yeah. I think they've been with him 2 seasons too long. I think they should have tried to do something before now. To do sucks.
Well, they couldn't.
Right.
Oh, this will be his 4th year. Excuse me.
Well, like I said, he sucks.
Reggie, you kind of quiet.
He's a Daniel Jones fan.
Oh, I'm no Daniel Jones fan.
Oh,
No stretch of the imagination, brother.
Okay, let's move on to the New York Jets. So the Jets took Sauce, Ahmad Gardner, cornerback, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, all in the first round. They picked up a edge rusher, Jermaine Johnson from Florida State. Second round, they took Breece Hall, the running back from Iowa State. I like the moves they made in the first 2 rounds. They got that cornerback that they need, a number 1 shutdown guy. Garrett Wilson is a solid wide receiver who's probably gonna help them out. Go ahead, Reggie.
No, I'm just saying, where do you begin with these guys, bro?
Who, the Jets?
Yes, sir.
Hey, they did what they needed to do. Getting 2 guys on their defense and make them faster, better, younger. And the wide receiver helps.
Right. Well, I mean, look,
They signed some guys to play the offensive line. So hopefully their offensive line was just as bad as the Giants. So hopefully their offensive line is better next year as well.
at the end of the day, like I said about your Mets, they still the Jets, bro.
basically, they'll figure out a way to screw it up.
You know,
These
I
are my
mean,
Jets.
don't get me wrong. I want them to prove me wrong. I would love for them to
Mhm.
prove me wrong, but
Listen, they have a lot of holes that were there because I know what the GM did the last 2 years. Well, the year before last.
right.
He messed up by signing Adam Gase. So he wanted to get Adam Gase out of there. So what he did was not give him that many players, and Adam Gase is an ass anyway. So he went to the owner and said, "Look, this dude sucks. Can I fire him now?
Basically,
Fire him. You got to reset." Salah we'll see if he can coach now that he's getting pieces. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I'm not by any means am I defending the Jets.
okay.
Reggie, Bishop, anything?
I'm gonna let Bishop take this one.
Like I said, the Jets will figure out some kind of way to screw it up. Some kind of way.
Okay, we in agreement on that, dog.
And you know what? And with that, I'm gonna end this because on left, I'm angry. I had this this today has been a messed up day. I
Sorry to
thank
hear
you,
that, bro.
brothers, for taking me out of my anger. I want to thank everybody on my page. Laney, I see you. H. Paul, thank you. Michael, thank you. Big Dave, thank you. That's Dave we play ball with, Reggie.
Oh, okay, Big D. All right.
My brother Gerald, I want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. This is In the Paint, the realest show in sports. Hopefully, we'll be on tomorrow.
Oh, here
And
we go.
what?
Nothing, dog. Nothing. It's my
Promises,
last night. It's my
I was
last
saying
promises.
night.
good. I was saying good night.
No, I said tomorrow is my last night. You know what I'm talking about.
This guy. This guy. But thank everybody. I thank everybody for joining us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's In the Paint Media Group. Follow us on Twitter at In the Paint Media. Follow that other guy that was with me, Rodney. His whack Twitter is at Real R Jones. And you can follow me at the Real Max 611 on Twitter. Y'all have a good night. Oh, I'm sorry I had to get at you, son. Join us maybe tomorrow, if not Friday. But it's In the Paint, the realest show in sports. Peace.
Peace.